is the question we had before. What is the most important issue facing South Dakota at the present time?
Okay, the most important thing facing South Dakota now. That's also a hard one for me to answer. There's just a huge multitude of things. I mean, keeping a balanced budget, and in keeping a balanced budget, what we experienced on the county level is a couple of years ago, in order for them to balance the budget, it seemed like they threw a lot back on the counties, and which every county had to come up with extra funding to keep programs in place. I can answer the county commissioner questions. I think you know, even the bark beetle issue that Lawrence County is experiencing is something that the state should be very heavily concerned about. We haven't felt a lot of love there from the state at this time as far as support and help on that. Lawrence County kind of took it upon themselves and carried the ball on that. So I think that's also an issue that state should be looking at real hard. Past that, I don't know.
You know, I'm going to answer that a couple of ways. Number one is always maintaining a balanced budget and a strong fiscal policy, which we've been doing a pretty good job of the last couple of years. The other is promoting economic development. The state has a great business climate, and we continue to do a good job at that. But I got to tell you, what really consumed the legislature last year was education. That was all we heard when we came back to Cracker Barrels.
Absolutely.
That was all I heard when I was going up and down the street and walking my dog. Is, you know, teachers are, I have a teacher who's a neighbor, comes up and visits with me about it. We have to solve the education dilemma. Over the last couple of budget cycles, we took money away from K-12 education, as well as higher ed and Medicaid. We've got to figure out how we're going to crack that. The governor made it a priority to reward teachers. Made it a priority to try to get math and science majors. He made those all priorities. Came back, said, this is not the way to do it. So there were some suggestions made to that bill. The money was taken out of it. There's about somewhere between 60 and 70 people on a variety of committees that are going to be watching the progress of that bill and how it works. It also gave local options to school district. You can design your own plan, or you can opt out of it. All those things, all those pieces of the puzzle have to be put back together. Because I think that we've shorted education over the last couple of years. We got to figure out how to do the things that the governor wanted to do, which is reward teachers, get some math and science majors, which may not be what we need in a few years, and that priority might change. But I think education needs a big look-see again this year.